It's Rompopo in time. Actually, we'll double picture this just in case. There we go. Just to want to make sure I have it in case I need it again. I don't think I will, but you never know how these things go sometimes. Anyway, I'm still in the same outfit as last time, but as you can see, Holiday has once again changed. I've intentionally refrained from talking to Alma or Erik right now because I know they have outfit changes and I want to save that for on stream, which we'll do in a second. Plan for today is we are going to do more 10-star Rompopo, ideally with some other people. Worst case, we'll make it work. If I get into a situation where I spend 20 minutes and then fail it again, so be it. I already have, okay. Or did not. What did I do? Oh, I did that right. I did that last night. I forgot about that.
Okay, see you later.
We'll do this in a second.
Hello.
All my boy. All my boy. Not our boy. Do you have my goods?
I was given this
Work
for
outside. Okay. We take it.
Please tell me what you need. I'd like to help.
Okay. Dragonfell berries, adamant seeds. Godbug. Ooh, dragon scale vase. Do like the dragon scale vase. Okay, usable. Not amazing, but usable. Got a bunch of mite seeds, pair of shrooms.
Okay. Yes.
Actually, I haven't done.
Would you like to trade something?
Let's check here first. 1-to-1 on the trades, not amazing. Monster chili. Nothing that I really want here. Take one of these. I definitely will take some of these, though. That's not a good deal. I can get this. Nothing that I would want. Nope. I'll take one. Nothing that I really want here, I'm seeing. I have 118, dang. I got more than I thought I would. We'll take, what is that, 8? We'll do 2. 7 for right, oops.
I'll talk to them
7
for you.
for right now. Void. No, don't need that. Much I would like to get this, I'm not spending a large golden skill vase for that. Though this I will spend for a textile. That's actually not a bad deal.
Goodbye.
Alright. Let's put some of my... Oops, that there. Keep some of those flashbulb phosphors, Dragonville. I still have my charm, right? I do. Good. I didn't remember if I switched back to it last night after I fought a couple monsters. Did it switch off of it? Pull up the counter. Actually, I forgot to pull my counter up. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Anyway. Let me get some more of what we're gonna need. Because we're gonna bring a pitfall trap. Gonna go make a bunch of... Where is... Oop. This I can probably pick up more of if I need to. I bought a whole bunch of extra trap tools. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, do I have... No, if I did it already, I would need to just pull it on my crafting. On my... I'll get one more in a second. Actually, why am I got a crafting list here. Why am I not just using that? Dum dum. Dum dum, give me gum gum.
Hello.
It's like Night at the Museum. Except not.
You won't want to miss out on this. Yeah?
Hello, lady. Give me my items, please.
Hello. Youngsters can't compete with me yet.
Alright, we got anything else I particularly want? Oh, it's ammo, right.
Don't overdo it now, you hear?
Well, it's gonna be...
Oh,
We'll find a way. That is something. Yeah, let's go get changed. It's been enough time, we're getting changed.
Hello.
She looking like a witch now. You know, respectable, respectable. Hello, Erik. I still need to capture you that bear at some point. Oh, yeah, we're changing you as well. Got like a little butterflies next to you. You're like a little werewolf man. Not on why don't you get changed ever. I at least try to get changed at some point. I have different outfits. So we got like I think I can do for Gustavo. Kind of feel like changing his up a little bit. Keeping that right now. It's like the most cursed thing I can do. Because like this I have to equip all at once.
I love it!
This just makes him look naked and it's uncomfortable to me. This is kind of funny. That would be such a fire hazard though. Could make him run around in the armor. I actually wouldn't mind doing that. You know, we're gonna run with this one today. Just be dressed up too.
Hey, Bob.
I'm cool, right, Gustavo? We're both cool. Alrighty.
Yes.
Let us...
Of course.
Actually, let's see if I can find... We got Tempered Arcfeld. I was gonna say, if we had a regular Rompopo, we'll go do one... You know, we'll go do a regular one anyway, before we go to the tempered one.
Ooh, I'm liking
When
this.
I say regular in loose quotes, we're... Actually, why am I going there? I can literally just use the same board for my investigations. I'm just gonna pull out one of my investigation ones.
Any
Just as a quick
quests you wanna go
warm-up.
on?
I'm just looking to find one that doesn't have two, ideally. I want to see if I can find a tempered one that's not. I mean, worst case, I'll just take two of them. That's a Mizu. Do I have different? I guess not. Any of these two are left at to two? No, I don't. You know what? Sure. Oh, also while we're getting booted up, let's put the lobby code in. End of stream. This is just gonna be put my usual message out there just to make sure.
Wow, you sure got here fast.
You know how it is. Sure, I don't need cool drinks, but like, I'm not gonna complain if they're there. Okay, I need to figure out. First of all, let's figure out which one is not the target, because I can focus that one down. This is the one that I. What do you mean you can mine? Did you run? I'm here, I might as well. But Gustavo, why? We might get around to capturing that bear today. I don't want to. Alright. I'm gonna hit one, I'm gonna hit both. Oh, my geyser. Gotta be more aware. Gotta practice being more aware with that. Yeah, they aren't gonna be as strong as they regularly are. With the arc tempered in comparison. I guess that's weaker than they. Just to know, they're about the ring. I guess they're technically regular strength. Doesn't matter. Point is, these are less deadly. I need to practice making sure that I can actually dodge. That's my biggest issue last time. Because like that geyser hit takes out 3/4 my HP that makes me in some cases. That we aren't getting as many wounds. We need to take advantage of these sparingly. I'm trying to avoid using them. Fair, I think it's fine for Wizard. We're gonna try to do a lot less wound hits. Just like practice. I think I can actually not be reliant on those. It's got a case like that. That's a free hit. He's gonna do that eventually. To be fair, there's definitely, I mean, I hesitate to say that it's definitely harder to fight two of them than the singular big one, but they both have their ups and downs. Like with these two, I'm fighting two at once, which means I'm getting hit likely twice too often. That, and they also take up more space. Right now I'm not going to I will be starting this mission out, so there's that. In fact, also there's a lot more room. Like I said, this is why we do this practice round with Timberwolf, just because the fact that it'll be somewhat similar in difficulty. We're not going to pick up any of those battle remains because we're really not going to have the opportunity to use much of them. So I don't want to be reliant on trying to pick those up. I need you, kind sir, to die. Also, I haven't shown off the Dream Spell armor set. Okay, well, that's pretty decent. One of them's like a Doulahan, one of them's like a Marionette, and then you get like a Marionette for the Palico. I'll just adjust with this anyway. An extra wound was nice. I wouldn't be expecting it to be there. I still do the same thing in that scenario without the wound. Like that. Okay, something there. He's almost dead. Like I said, I'm sure I can probably do it. It might take a few tries, but they did make this thing absolutely tanky. The 10-1. Sharpen up. Like I said, with the other attempts, I will switch to Gun Lance if things start getting a little bit rough. Though I'll probably be more inclined to be a little bit more careful with using Gun Lance earlier than I would be by myself. I guess I'll take the one battle remain. I can just shoot it.
I'll just hop off for now.
Surprise! The thought process there being, I'm gonna be hitting big boy.
Go on the offensive.
It might take a few tries, and I also want to make sure it's gonna hurt so much. Some of those geysers and such, I want to at least try to get some Gun Lance in. Because not only is, assuming he does still have that 50k, even if it's like 70 or 80k, those Gun Lance blasts, if I hit 2 of them, I just can't do both at once, is the thing. I have to wait for opportunities to use the second one. Unless he's like put this link or something, which maybe I could squeeze it in. But I'm not going to be banking on that. Same way that I could for a regular one. Because he's got geysers there, he'll react faster. And I do get staggered for a couple seconds after using a Wyvern Fire Blast. That is something I do need to take into consideration as well, because I'll be vulnerable then.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
Am I just dripping? Am I just stabbing my harpoon into him to cut him up? I mean, sure, if that works, man. I'm not sure if that would be the best way to use it, but you know, if it works, it works. Who am I to judge? Alright. Yeah, nothing too amazing as I expected, but eh. Rompopo, number whatever. Number 108 down. Alright. Let me go dump my junk away. I want to go in as light as possible, in case I need anything else.
Hey,
Shadow the Hedgehog's.
Grove got in touch. Said he's discovered some kind of talking artifact.
If I remember right, that
What do you
should
think it
be...
is? I can't even begin to imagine. Shall we go visit him at his hideaway?
Should be related to Omega at some point, which I still need to do. Maybe we'll do that class later today.
Good hunting starts with good eating.
We'll listen to this because, like, we get that stat boost for doing it. haven't seen the fireworks display for this festival yet. I actually kind of wonder what it looks like. I've seen the other two, but... I don't know, we'll probably get it later at some point today, I imagine. I will say though, I do really like the little blue roses, like the little blue flower. I think it's blue rose. Like you got like, yeah, roses. It's got like those blue and like purple roses, and I got some more cyan looking ones. So I will say they do look nice. What we got over here? What are you doing? Wait, this is like that's the Palico armor. Is like that marionette one. Actually, while we're here, might as well show the armor sets. I don't remember if I did change out any of the specific things, but
Do you have any requests?
I do have requests. I did literally have to go ahead and go digging a whole bunch for frozen ice bones and Gracium though, because I have basically none. I didn't even have any Gracium for the most part. I had like 3 pieces. Like 2 or 3 pieces. And these I didn't even have. I have 1 frozen ice bone. But yeah, so here's the male one. This is the Doulahan one. As you can see, literally the headless one. Like, let me just toss on like this one for sake of reference. As you can see, still there. Then if I do this, I mean, this will look cursed, but yeah. So this is the Doulahan one. This one gives me Bloodborne vibes. Okay, again, this looks really cursed seeing my male character dressed like this. But unfortunately, I don't have like the ability to switch between male and female at a moment's notice. Just be like, oh yes, look at this. But this one does give me like Bloodborne vibes with the doll that's there. Like I mentioned with the Palico set. It's a little marionette. That makes wonder whether free will truly exists or not. Is the paper mache one also weak to fire? No, it's weak to lightning. I'm like, I always feel like this one should be weak to fire, as opposed to lightning. Like this would make sense to water. Makes sense. Being weak to water makes sense. And like I know this one is weak to ice, which again, okay, fair enough. I would have but I'm like, I feel like either one of these two would have been, or not one of these two. I feel like either this one or this one would have been weak to fire. Because I would have expected personally, oh, this one's weak to fire because the fact of it's made for, you know, keeping you warm. Again, I'm not the game. There's probably some logical reason that ties in, but I only know what I know.
Safe wanderings.
But yeah, marionette. Oh, marionette dude. Oh, we got 40 minutes. Oh, I get my. I guess it wasn't there long enough then.
Yes.
1 candle, 2 candle. How many candles we got? 500 probably. Too many. All right. I think it's got the Lagia right there. I still need to do that. I still need to go around and because I need to do the bears so I can capture the Lagia as well. So I'll get Erik, and then I'll also have the ability to do the Lagiacrus whenever I need to, like this. Anyway, we're hunting Rompopo. I don't care. He's 10-star. He's got 5 strength. I'm probably gonna die a few times. Who cares?
The hunt is on.
But yeah, I'm tempted to just stench pot him immediately. Hi, Brittany. How are you? You actually got me. Why am I immediately? I tap B. Why did I immediately go to try and whack on the? Okay, I'm not questioning it. But yes, hi, Brittany. How are you? I actually just started doing the actual arc-tempered Rompopo. I was doing a practice warm-up one where I was dealing with two of them at the same time, just to try to get something in there that'd be similar enough, but... Alright, got my flash pod set up, I got my shock trap. Got my extra stuff already. Did I grab my medicine? I did not. That would actually help. Behold, big, ugly. Look at him, chat. He's angry. He's nasty. And above all, he's probably gonna kill me because I'm solo. But you know what? We can try. We're gonna eat one of each of these. And then I'm gonna get a shock trap down because I have the means for multiple.
I've set a trap.
I said, face down in my turn. I'm doing okay for the most part. How was your day, guys? What was everything? I'm sure I think I should ask that, but my brain's in... Oh, I was trying to dodge through that. Reward fight command. Eh, maybe at some point. One big. I'd love to have gotten that. I need to get out of here now for a moment.
Get out of there!
Because he does that tail smack, I'm down. I don't want to abuse it. Alright. Oh god. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can get him to geyser and try to flame the geyser, because that would cause him to explode instead.
Excellent use
Like
of
that,
the
there we
terrain.
go. Ooh, slightly out of range. Alright, me to go. This guy hurts. Those geysers are big and nasty, like him. We're doing okay on pop a med. I'm actually getting myself close to full because I know this will take anywhere from half to 3/4 my HP, depending if Divine Blessing procs or anything else procs. Alright, I want to get him close to... I want to pull up the gun lance for right here. Step in there. This will hit him fully. Rompopo was kind of looking like my uncle, not gonna lie. That's crazy. Yeah, that was gonna hit me either way. I was gonna say, I at least got the blast off. I knew that was gonna hit me. So I'll take that trade-off. I was guaranteed getting hit. Cover him for a second, Gustavo. I need to pull back to make another shock trap. We got 2 more. I'm gonna start flash potting him soon, but I want to try and avoid flash potting him until I really need to. And that's mostly on the basis of... I'll keep guarding for a moment. Dagger me. Okay. This is also why I came prepared on everything there. I mean, he's actually a big threat now. And really half of it's just because of the fact he actually does damage. Sniped in the face then, I guess. Maybe I can at least get started on creating a wound on him. Ooh, we got a wound on him. We're just gonna guard this. I know it's gonna pierce through a little bit, but it's not worth risking trying to get a hit in just for him to geyser me. Those things hurt. Like, I'm not even gonna risk reloading right now until I know he's done geysering.
Use this if you want to use. So good.
towards him for that least damage.
Leave this to me. Shields inbound.
That actually is fine, considering I got the explosion right afterward, or right into the heal.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
That's fine. That gives me time. Reload. I've got one blast ready. That's good enough. I wanted to get at least a refill on that. Again, I'm gonna be having sleep toads or something there. Okay, here comes the Rathalos. It's either Rathalos or Raytheon generally. He's actually gonna do some. I ended up actually whacking him a little bit too. Any damage, good damage. I should probably avoid trying to hit his. I can get Gustavo to. That's fine.
Leave this to me. Shields inbound.
Fortunately, yeah, that does. Okay, apparently, well, I guess I have to revive at least. Go back to full. I'll take it. That stagger actually saving me right there.
Leave this to me.
Still also
Shields inbound.
Only screaming touches iridescent one. Honestly, I'd argue that playing in the lower brackets is usually more fun because you don't have as much pressure to do the best that you can. It feels weird to say, but I say it in the sense more that, okay, come here, monkey. I need you to come here. Go fight a monkey. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this mine for a moment while they're fighting still. That's a couple hundred damage for him. Fire yourself down here. Which is much until we reach that. I mean, fair. I do get that on one hand, but I've also found that if I try to pressure myself to either be, if I try to be some sort of rank before I'm willing to stream, or if I have to do this or that, one of those things that personally for me kind of ruins my enjoyment. But that might also just be a me thing. Also, did you hear the Grimoire results? We are getting less religious but more explorer style Granny with the earrings. I guess everyone kind of just saw base Granny and said, yeah, good enough. Well, that was kind of my thought when I saw her. Unfortunately, we are doing the staff. I was kind of more inclined towards the hammer or the flail. I think both of those would have been better picks personally, but
Leave this to me.
I'm also just one person. Though I definitely think they fumbled the name. They're calling it the Judgment. I feel like that was probably the weakest name out of all four of them. Like, at the very minimum, even just calling it the Judge would have probably been better in my opinion, but again, one person here talking. So to be fair, I think it would have also just been better if they had some opt-in way to, put names in for killer selection, and then people would vote on, like, the most popular ones. I think Grace or Aurora would have been fine on either, personally. I did vote for Grace, personally, but Aurora works fine, too. I got no qualms on either. I will say though, as cool as like the staff is, I feel like it works the least for the killer idea though. It's the same way that like we had the option for the what was it called? The one killer option that was like the head, the floating hand, like the floating head and hands. It has that same kind of energy to it, which I mean it works fine on one hand, but at the same time, I feel like it's missed opportunity. Yeah, the mace was definitely the best one in my opinion. I'm a little disappointed personally. Name-wise, Core Assistant works fine. I got no problems with that. I mean, to be fair, all of them kind of went hard in their own ways. I would have preferred Ash's Absolution personally, because I feel like that works more for just the general theme of the chapter, and I feel like that's more important than just, you know, the feeling of the killer, but, it still works for me. That still would have been my second best pick anyway. God, I love having that extra heal. Just a wound on him.
Leave this to me. Heals inbound.
Honest, if I can get his head.
Paralyzed. Go all out.
Ooh, excellent. Yeah.
Go on the offensive.
They'll be simultaneously unanimously kind of just in unison with one random thing, and then everyone else is like, no, we gotta do this. Like, I get the fact that probably people pick Judgment because, oh, Judge, Jury, Executioner, haha, you get Pyramid Head. But, like, at that part, like, I'm going to strictly refer to her as Judge. I will not refer to her as Judgment. I think it would have worked better as Judge. And I will call her Judge, personally, because I feel like that just also makes a lot more sense to say. Like, I got no qualms with her being called Judge. It's just a Judgment just doesn't feel like it makes sense. Judge Judy. Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, let me get those flash pods ready. Also, I need some more adamant seeds and some... It would probably help actually boosting my stats up. Because even if it's a small amount of attack or it's a small amount of defense, that's still going to save me HP equivalent. Got him right in his crotch right there. Oh, lucky knocked him from fighting. Alright, well, he's moving to the next turn. But yeah, like, I'm fine with it otherwise. I do hope that there'll be, like, other weapon options in terms of things, because I know sometimes, you know, as long as it sticks in the general vicinity, I know that they do have some here and there where the weapon changes in the sort of style. It just, unfortunately, I don't think that the best pick was the staff, because like, it feels a little too whimsical. I get that it's literally supposed to be like an angelic killer, there is that sense of whimsy, but I don't know, that gives me more like magical girl vibes, which I don't feel like fits the theme. Again, that's just me. And I'm going to nitpick here and there. I think I don't think a machine gun would have been amazing. Though to be fair, another ranged killer would not, I mean, to be fair, it is sort of a ranged killer. I'm kind of curious how that beam's gonna work, because we kind of got a new rundown of how it's supposed to work. Oh god. Nuke launcher. Ah yes, kill the survivors instantly. Oh, there we go, yeah, I couldn't latch on to that. I'm surprised we got as far as we did. The fact that we got through 2 phases of this thing without dropping once, and we're only using the insurance meal. Honestly, that's really solid. We did good. We're doing good. But I don't know, it's just one of those things of like, I get from like the laser beam perspective, the magical beam, but I'm really happy the more angelic killer one though, I will say. That's the one that I definitely voted for. But I also just think that one makes the most sense, because the other one, like, they're fair, they both look great. And to be fair, it's not how I would design both of them, but at least taking the silhouette in mind. But I don't think either of them are bad necessarily. Like I said, I just prefer the one a little bit more. Let me get my stamina back up. For people with arachnophobia. I don't remember if you did or not. I don't think you have. Doesn't sound familiar to me. And knowing you, that means I probably don't know about it. Can I have your head, please? No, that's not your head. That's not your head at all. No, 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 no. Get me away from that. We'll use up the area resources first. This means I don't have to burn through my potions. Ooh, good job, Gustav.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
That's great. That was perfect right there. That's what I wanted to see. Looking for that geyser. Looking for the geyser. I'll look in a second. He's got them big old geyser. Oh yeah, that's it. There, I was gonna say, like, I'm getting that burst. Alright. I'm gonna pop a mega potion, and then I'm going to pop my rock steady mantle. Means I won't take knockback and I'll take less damage. That. We just jumped onto there beforehand. Three. Looks like it's moving to a new area. Excellent. Take the battle remains, because it's going to be like one of our few opportunities to get any. Since when people give them spiders, like 8%. Honestly, fair. Spiders do have like that awkward leg movement that just feels unnatural in its own way, so I don't blame you. I'm not arachnophobic, but like I understand with you saying that. I missed one. I got 80 damage off at least.
Way to the shock trap.
Considering I've not been using some shock traps or anything there. Ooh. Okay, apparently I don't want to dodge in any way that is away from this thing. Just make me dodge in a circle. That's fine. Again, he's down to his, I think his last area. It should be his last area, so he should be down to about a quarter, I believe. Okay? Somewhere quarter,
Nothing
third.
broken?
We'll make it work. We're decently close to the end anyway. But you know, I feel you on that one. Like I said, I ain't afraid of spiders, but I can definitely sympathize with people who are. Get the mega potion. I can just, okay, let's get another one of these going before I actually go fight this guy again. So that just gets my defense back up and whatnot. He just sees me sneak attack immediately. Like, bro knows I'm trying to kill him. And I still can sneak attack. Nope.
This way to the shock trap.
Come this way, buddy. Alright, I'm switching. That's why. That's hitting me. Probably should not have done that. I probably did a little too risky on that, but it's fine. I'm back to full. I'm not gonna reload until he's done. This is nothing to me right now because of those. 3 hits, that's still fine. That's 360-ish, 370. Perfect guard, number 1. Ah, damn! Right as it knocked me out of the guard. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that it knocked me out of it. I didn't stop holding that. Okay. No, if we're gonna fail, this is gonna be right here. That's really unfortunate, and that kind of infuriates me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, because if I get screwed over. Well. I'm gonna reinforce up. We do still have, I think, 1 or 2 flash pods before they get... Refill style, exactly. Also, I appreciate the lurk, by the way, all beans. Alright, what we got? We do have traps, though. We can still use the traps. We do have a lot of opportunities to still use them. Honestly, I'm going to send a whole bunch down. Awesome, immediately. Ooh, we're popping into him. Alright.
Here we go!
I'm just gonna hit the leg one because there's no way I don't eventually hit by accident. 10%. Just on him for a moment. We got 10%. We can do this. We got this, chat. We got this. Got it. Awesome. 3 holes. You can't knock me off with that. Come on, I'm going vulnerable right now. Boy. Alright, let's get 3 holes on him. He's done! Oh, we did it! By myself.
Great job, partner.
Oh, I was prepared to actually just abuse those wounds too. I mean, once we saw that skull there, I knew he had to be low. Oh, he's done. Like I said, if that hadn't been there, we had 2 more holes. I was just going to go ahead and jump onto them and hope. Because he only had a few thousand left at that point. Also, what did you update with your Nia outfit? Ooh, Time-Worn Charms. 2 of them, actually. And 5 Ancient Weapon Fragments. Jeez, okay. Heavy Armor Sphere. For sketches of Rompopos. 23 minutes is kind of slow, but again, we did drop like twice, and I am also not like the most fully prepared in comparison to some people that probably have like full Gogma sets that have straight up invulnerability for like the first 2 hits you take while you're at full. Critical draw Iron Skin with 3 slots. That's not bad. Iron Skin does prevent defense down. That's not the most amazing thing, but that is, you know, it's not terrible, honestly. Especially critical draw with extra affinity. Fire attack, rapid morph. I mean, rapid morph is kind of useless outside of switch axes and charge axes. But there's another called charge blades, but I believe that in the Japanese version they're called charge axes, and it's just easier to remember saying that at this point. But that's not bad either. I mean, critical element, fire attack, 3 slots, rapid morph. I mean, if I do get... This is definitely usable if I start getting into, like, either switch or charge. So I'm not going to complain. Yeah, we got the last Popo pal. We got 40 new titles for hitting rank 150. Be a solo kill on this thing. I feel good. I'm kind of tempted to go online to see if I can help people that are struggling with this. I mean, to be fair, the fact that I was able to do it by myself.
And request complete.
be fair, we got close to several times by myself, but this time we just needed to get... And the fact I didn't use a bunch of traps either. I wasn't abusing traps or flash pods or anything. I didn't use them for half the fight. I still had things left on my traps. I didn't even use my pitfall. So I'm not gonna complain. We did pretty good. I can dig one more. I don't really care. I got plenty of seeds. I'll pick up more later. Shock trap. And then I'll just go buy some extra. I need a net, but I need ivy and spider webs for that, and then I need some extra for there. That'd be fair. Don't have anything else. Oh, I feel so much better now. I got the last. That was the last Rompopo I also needed to kill for the 10-star quest. At this point, if I'm doing it, it's because I want to. Which I probably still will do some. I feel like it'd be really cheap if I just stopped doing it, especially when the opportunity's there. But I'm also not just going to go ahead and drag myself through it repeatedly. There's something about it, there's some sus thing. There's something about it just having a nice dynamic hunt now and then. That feels really good. So, I'll probably do some of both, honestly. So for right now, I'm going to put all this away. Actually, I will put... Actually, I'm going to have the flashback phosphorus later. Do some trank bombs. I'm going to need some of those. I actually am going to need a trap. So I'm going to need to trap him and then do the thing. Do we have a bear? I will look momentarily. Oh, Raytheon thing there. I'm going to head to the Scarlet Forest. First of all, I'm going to catch a fish there that I still need to. For one of my quests. And then secondly, we're going to go ahead and reset a little bit until we get a bear spawn, ideally. Because I want to capture the bear so we can get Erik's thing there. I'd like to switch Erik to being handler today. Potentially. Depends if I really feel like taking on Lagia or not. But... to be fair, I say that because it's Lagia and it has that annoying underwater segment. She's still a cool monster, though. That or worst case, we could also do the Rogue quest, because I know that's the start of getting Omega. Let me get some of these. We get some more herbs. It is nice down here. Hello, Wud gang. I think that was a Curio shell crab, and I just missed it. It's in my net. I'm just realizing that. Oh well. This is where a golden fish spawns. I'm gonna go ahead and catch one for one of my other quests. I need golden bughead.
The key to fishing is patience.
Just need to wait for one of these three to bite. Or the golden fry can do it.
Time for a true master angler to shout.
Big one. Not big one. Tiny one. And the gunpowder. The gunpowder. The gunpowder fish will also... There we go. That's what I needed. So I actually have to catch it on my line for it to count for that quest.
What you think we'll find?
Wrong kind of bite, Brittany. There's an ancient wyvern coin in there because it's glowing. I can tell. Oops, that's the wrong button. And see, proof's in the pudding.
What do you suppose this is? It looks quite old.
Ancient wyvern coin. We just established that, Alma. Oh, we got gunpowder fish right here. Yoink.
Researching endemic life.
Might as well
is
check
part
the
of
gunpowder
hunter's duty,
scales.
you know?
We can use those for something anyway later. I'm gonna go back into here. We got that quest done. Then... because I know soon it's gonna be that I have to capture like a squid, I believe. That's my flash pods and not my net. I don't care if my gilly mantle, I can take that off in a second. I'm not planning on using it anyway. Spider. Spoder.
Always happy to take requests.
Alright. We have... Let me just oops, transfer these out of here, because I don't need them anymore. And like I said, I don't need the Might Seeds or the Adamant Seeds right now, per se. Actually, what I get out of here? I can literally just go rest in here. What time is it right now? Daytime. I'll set it to morning because I'll have to go ahead and skip to the next day at the earliest. Who's Percy? What do you mean, who's Percy? Oh, was that the name of one of like the Palicos that was right nearby? Or is there a joke here that I'm missing?
Time for a quick break?
For
No,
sure.
it's not the name of Percy. Not saying anything. What do we got? We have a bear here. When did the bears show up? 9-star temper. Okay, we got tempered bear. Jokes up best. Let me double check the quest real quick, because I don't remember if this is one of those that has a weird specification that it has to be a regular. If it counts for it, I'll set it to be right here. Otherwise, we might have to jump around a little bit. I do want to double check. It doesn't say. Does not say. Alright. Since these things respawn, we're gonna go quickly grab them again. Because, honestly, we might as well. It's literally right here. My 20 million fish. Some of the gunpowder fish are also attracted to the golden bugs. Yeah, this will at least be a quick way to get some algae, at least, and some get some goblet weed for Rove, because I know that's like one of the only things that he trades. Then chalice weed. It's like at the very minimum, we can grab that every time. Grab a couple fish. I mean, it's literally marked as glass algae. But then the game calls it chalice weed or goblet weed. I got nothing to do with it, okay? And we'll move this into the next one. I just love the fact my knife is just a harpoon. I just dig the harpoon into something. The harpoon tip would definitely break. Toke up, I get... No. No.
Should we take a break?
Good idea.
Should we take a break? Good idea. Running immediately elsewhere. Tempered Arkfeld. How hard is it to get a bear? Okay, we got an alpha bear. I just need to capture one. It doesn't... Or does it have to be an actual alpha bear? I'm just realizing. Let me double check that quest. Because he might want to specifically get an alpha one. He does want an alpha one. And I have to specifically be in the forest, which makes it really annoying because... Ooh, it's platinum fish. Did he just vanish into... Okay. Ooh, bigger one. If I get lucky...
I gathered some materials too.
Oh, we got another... Another wyvern coin. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that.
It looks quite old.
Low-key, I'm just going to pull up the barbecue on this other side, I swear, and then just use it to go ahead and speed the time up again. Because I got 92,500 points. We will just... This morning, we'll go, like, evening, I guess. Speed things up for a bit. You're just gonna vibe. Barbecue does help. Wrong game. Wrong game, Brittany. I do get the intent, though. That is funny, but wrong game. Okay, do we have a... Why am I suddenly here? Game said, nah, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna like it. Where is... Is there any way I can actually make this stupid bear spawn? Because I'd really like to get this quest done. This isn't DBT. No, this is Monster Hunter Wilds. Wrong game. Alright, let me see if I can get a quick answer-wise.
Hello.
Yeah, I have those. Oh, daytime. Master quest does count. Okay, they're saying that this one does work. We're gonna try it.
Yes.
Any quests you want to go on?
Worst case, if it doesn't, we just wasted a little bit of time, but... Sure. I'm willing to at least try it. They're saying it works. I'm willing to trust that it works. Because the other alternative is internally screaming a whole
What
bunch.
are we after this time?
Let me change my gear real quick, though. I am going to switch over to my fire gear. Oh, platinum fish with that. You know. Ooh, nice.
So long
Nice.
for now.
Welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
You gotta drop these. And these. Fire. Fire. Alright. Let's actually get started with this hunt then. Let's hope it actually works. My capture net is still on. But sure.
A little gathering goes a long way.
Thank you, Gustavo. Because apparently I can't. My game won't let me. Like, you want to touch it, you can't. You're not allowed. Banned. Alright. So we do have the trank bombs right here. I've 8 of them just to be prepared. Do the shock trap. Worst case, Gustavo has one too that he can pop. Litchi. Apparently someone made a ROM hack for Pokemon where it's all just Monster Hunter monsters. One of the things, they do one of my biggest pet peeves, and that's people trying to either add new typings without accounting for balance or try to change the type matchups on certain things, but when I saw it, looked pretty cool otherwise. The one pet peeve I have with fan games personally is I do appreciate people trying to make them, but then you have a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, I'll just give Zapdos Drizzle, or, you know, I'll make some really broken ability for this new legendary I'm making, or I'll create a type that's way unbalanced, that has like 3 immunities or something such like that, where its resistances make 0 sense, that you would never figure it out intuitively. Like, you could at least figure out that, you know, fighting and bug resist each other intuitively, or, you know, fire, water, grass resist each other expect it, you know, all that intuitively. Like I said, I do appreciate it otherwise, and it is cool that they do have a whole bunch of, like, the monster monsters. It's not just, like, all of them are just basically there. Like, for example, one you can get early on is a Gipsaros. I did that's because the Ron Hack creator got really creative with how the abilities were and whatnot. Like, Gipsaros is pretty much immune to lightning, it's also immune to shock traps. So instead of making it electric type, they just gave it, or like instead of making it ground type potentially either, they made it psychic poison, which poison makes sense obviously. They made psychic poison, but they made it specifically have the ability lightning rod. Which they definitely would have been it's a pretty creative solution. I know most people that would have made that kind of thing would just have made it electric type instead of he's resistant to it, it's electric type. Or like a lot of the other monsters I've seen. Like for example, like the Aptonoth, for instance. Aptonoth having an evolution that evolves pretty early on and basically being your early game normal type kind of guy.
That's my partner.
To be fair, I know he's been around for a long time, so it makes a lot of sense. Hello, Mr. Bear.
I'm not sure there's another hunter working who could have managed some.
But there's another hunter working there. Alma, I don't capture things for the most part. I only captured it for a quest. I kill things, Alma. Ooh, Beast Gem. I will take that though in exchange. Alright, let's see if it works. Because I was told it should work. We will find out with Erik if it did. If it didn't, I'm going to be a little sad. But it just means that it does confirm that we do need the big one. Okay, we can. Okay, it does. Erik, we're talking to you now.
Thanks for capturing that Doshagama. I immediately immersed myself in the analysis.
Got a little feel, was that a little ferret weasel?
Doshagama are fairly individualistic to begin with. They don't
The guy just looks like he does not care. He's like,
pack.
yeah, you're talking?
In the first place, they're each strong enough to survive alone. Not many predators to fear either. Which is why those in the forest live alone, and the desert packs lack any real order or cohesion. In other words, they group purely to hunt. The tie that binds them is profit. They want a free meal. Even
I think their actual armor set actually has that too, ironically.
Alone, if it aligns with a strong alpha.
I see.
I see. Well,
First, I considered cohesion driven by fear of the dominant alpha, but nope, just didn't click. If anything, the pack growing stronger would invite power struggles and decrease cohesion. Of course! I'll need to study pack alpha interactions up close. Or no, compare forest and desert specimens.
Erik, I need to.
Sorry.
guys, like, Erik,
this
I'm,
stuff just grabs a hold of me. The ecosystem here truly is a marvel. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, glad I could be of help.
Erik, I don't know what you're talking about, Erik.
And focus.
Okay, there we go. We got this done, though. Ooh, that's actually not bad. I got a bunch of dung pods and trank bombs for if I ever need them. Let's go do this one real quick. I was gonna say he should have. Keyword should.
Welcome back. A fine catch, Fisher fellow. Quite
That's
the
a flash
golden
pod.
fish.
That's not a golden fish. That is a
Well,
flash
friend,
pod.
That golden fish sell for nearly as much as their namesake.
Hey, look, one's right there.
They may not serve much other use, but you'll get a fine price for
Are
it
we
at the provisioners.
Are we implying that we're putting it inside the pond here?
Getting good use of your catch is as much the joy of fishing as hooking them in the first place. For each purpose, a fish, and for each fish, a lure. Ooh, that sounded positively wise!
Okay, but do you have any more quests for me? I would like more quests, please. Ooh, wetfish scales. fins, and then we got honey as well. I mean, we don't need more honey, but you know, it's cool.
Greetings! Fine weather for angling, hmm? Days like this always make
Is
a
this the one
person
where you need to
hungry,
catch
don't
the
they?
bowfin?
My famished fisher fellow, you are simply too much. Here then, a tasty tip just for you. Gravid bowfin roe is downright delectable. Chock full of nutrition too, they say. It's the
There are
perfect
certain
answer to an
spots
empty
for them to
belly.
spawn.
Now to fish one. Not a moment to lose. I can feel in my very bones that this is of vital importance to my fisher fellow's hunting career.
My guy just does not look like he cares about
And
anything
so,
right
away
now.
We must go. Away, dear friend. I'll be eager to see the gravid bowfin you land.
Why do you all care about preservation and catching things? I like murdering.
Let's report back once we're done.
Get a couple of these right here. Eric, can I talk to you about...
Yes.
I can't. See, Eric, I would love to go ahead and do... Let me double check to see what the predecessor quest is, because I need to see if I need to do anything there. Okay, so before I do that... I might need to re-enter the area. I probably need to re-enter the area to get the Lagiacrus quest. That's probably it, isn't it? Where is this area? This is the where I want. 'Cause I believe the gravid bowfin spawns here. I believe I've caught one or two of them before. If not here, then close nearby. So... Just like an Uzduna pops up and he's like, hey, friend. No, no, please, wait. Do I have another lure? No, I just have the two. Useful fish like sushi fish. I guess to be fair, I would classify this one as useful personally. I don't know how the game would. We got one right.
The key
We might have one right here.
is patience.
I'm actually gonna toss it out further. And at all the things, play Monster Hunter and we're just fishing right now. To be fair, if they do give us in the DLC the opportunity to put like fish inside of like tanks and such, I will be so happy. I want to move closer to right here. So is that giant? I think something sparkling down there. Yeah, they're all right there. Bite that, bite that. There we go. You know, I'm looking for, but like, you'll work, you're something. You know where I know? Oh, you know where they could spawn? I'm just realizing, you know where they could spawn that I completely forgotten about? This one that's down here doesn't bite.
Time for a true master angler to shout.
I will go for the other location that I know it can spawn. Because I believe it can spawn in the ruin, or the ruins, the ice cliffs. Actually, let's not even gamble on it. Let's just go straight to the ice cliffs. Okay, I got the way first. Dang, 9-star Jihad. It's by like... I think it's by here, but don't quote me. Trying to remember. Also, I'm gonna go look at that black Popo pal. I'm kind of curious what he looks like.
Wow.
We're right here. We might as well. Oh, he is adorable. Oh, look at this man. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Fortunately for him, his species is going bye-bye. He's about to become endangered real quick. Yeah, this is where we want to go to the fossil right here. And I know I've caught some in this specific area before. We'll probably have to contend with a couple other fish, because I know there's like the glass Rexus and like the gunpowder fish and the golden fry and all that, but I know I've caught some here before with my net. Like I see, I think one to our right.
Yeah.
You get a little mohawk for a moment. Yeah, here's the one we need. Or he can just immediately zoom over too. That works too. And I'm not complaining, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't think he's attracted by the other one. Assume the emerald jitterbait would be the one that he'd like, but I could be entirely wrong. Come on. Because, like, I would argue it's useful. But he might not be considered a useful fish. He might be... body fish, small... I guess maybe he's considered a small fish, maybe? He could be considered a small fish. I don't know why he would be, but... the implications are that if I'm being asked to catch this thing, I have to have the bait that it would like. So I have to physically reel it in as opposed to tossing it with a net. Yeah, he's right there. I see him right there. Maybe they really don't want to bite. I'm looking for Mr. Orange Fish over here. Yep, maybe he's considered a gaudy fish. Let's try the golden bughead.
Freezing.
Well, maybe
We'll
put
need
on
to
some
keep
better
stocked
clothes.
up on hot drinks.
Okay, I mean, this guy can...
Time for a
Bite
true
too.
master angler to shout.
Immediate bite. Okay, not the one I'm looking for, though.
Yeah.
This one's got pink eye. Oh, he's got pink eye, specifically. Okay, I know I've caught him before. I'm trying to remember what I specifically used for him. I'm like, I don't want to toss my net out because it's going to scare off all the other fish. Oh no, we're just going to be taking a half an hour to fish today. Instead of exterminating the Rompopo population, we're exterminating the fish population today. I'm like, I don't have a fishing guide anywhere up. I can't just Google what he's... Again, I'm not afraid to use my resources. I know someone's gonna give me crap for it, but... Look, resources are there for a reason. Area. Is that a... We got a big boy. Catching him real quick. Blind perch, max size, dang.
I gathered some materials too. Check the field pouch.
Right, we're gonna try to go area 20. And the other area 20 is also where it can spawn. So we will head to area 20, we'll go ahead and try to fish there. Okay, he likes emerald jitterbait, I'm seeing. Okay, so I was right that he's considered a useful fish. Is Gracie out of that? No, no, wait, I see him. Ooh, this will be good. And that one. At least it's worth my suffering. Alright. We got... jitterbait. Is that a big boy, or is it... He jumped off my lure. You little freakazoid. Well, you're a little freakazoid, but you can be. I see a lot of fish here. Oh, there's Monkey outside that's just getting his behind electrocuted. Or I guess, I'd be very quick paralyzed from other things. He messed the Vespoid. Kind of want to go for a little nip.
The key
None
to
of you.
is patience.
Answer is none of you. Okay. Oh, if we don't get any bites here, what I'll do is I'll clear out the pond. I'll just change the time again. Because that'll force the fish to reset.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know?
check both areas again. Follow daytime. Apparently they have a boosted spawn rate during follow daytime. Good enough for me. To be fair, half of this is just working on quests, and the other half is just, we're gonna go kill some things. But yeah, I do think what we'll do is, after we get this quest done, we get the Lagiacrus quest started. What we can do is, I'll go look to see if I can find some. There's a Gracium, nice, double Gracium. I'll see if we can pop in and potentially help some people that need some Rompopo. We'll try here again, and then we'll try the other area. They spawn in both area 1 and 20, it looks like. Apparently someone made a very comprehensive fishing guide. Which, you know, respect to them. I see any of the right fish here. Back to area 1 it is. First, I'm gonna go grab those adamant seeds. Like, it's right there. We might as well. Free stuff that I don't have to restock on. And area 1.
I'll get ready too.
My character having an aneurysm. Alright, let's try again. See some bowfins in the water. Prisoner Sussy. Oh, there's I see the correct one.
Time for a true master.
Didn't grab it,
angler to
but
shout.
see that one right there? That's the one that we're going for. Okay. The effects have worn off, that's whatever, we can get more.
Look
Not
at
like
all
I'm
our
actively hunting
ingredients.
something right now.
We should whip out the barbecue grill.
I need this guy right here. I need this specific one.
My whiskers are awfully sensitive.
Go for a wood minnow.
Touch them, but I'll refrain.
You want to touch what, the fish? Or his whiskers? Assuming his whiskers. I know I've caught one of these things before. Nope, I guess we're not getting them. Alright. I'll double check once more just to be sure, and if we don't get that fish, then we're going. Yeah, it's emerald, and then it should be that or regular. So I don't know.
Calm the mind and focus.
There we go, got something. Is this the one that I'm looking for? Yeah. No. Couldn't tell which one it was. Oh, I should have let it bite first. I did it way too early. I flubbed it. I know that this one's there. Is Arkvel getting jumped by a Gipsaros right now? That is... No, you're coming with me, good sir. Look how thick this man is. He's a thick boy. Okay, I think I got him this time. I think. Yeah. Yes, there we go. Okay, we got him this time. He's less rare and more he just does not want to exist for me. We got him though eventually. It just took a moment. Also using the entirely non-specialized one and just jiggling it until he liked it. But I mean, if it works, it works. Alright, let's turn this in.
Is there nothing you can do? Surely.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Okay, we can get it. There we go.
All of these people come bringing alarming reports of Rathalos activity. Olivia's tied up on another investigation.
We'll check a little bit first, because I think if I do this, I have to go straight into the quest. Lagia time then.
The intrepid angler returns, and with a fish to offer up in tribute. How very gracious. But I tease. I would never dream of pilfering the fruits of a fisher fellow's labors. That fish is yours to enjoy as you will.
I'm going to steal all of its roe.
It's an ingredient almost tailor-made for camp grilling. You're hungry, aren't you?
I actually am technically in game, because I've not had a meal in a while.
There are other fine cooking fish as well. Drop a line next time you crave culinary adventure.
Alright, do I have any meals available for me? Yeah, we have jeweled mullet roe from those ones. Alright, what do you got for me now?
Greetings, fisher fellow. Perhaps it's time I challenged.
Such as?
I speak, of course. It's huge. So let me give
I've
you
actually
the right
caught one
rules
of them
for the
before.
job.
I know there's
Past
tuna,
that,
I know there's the
you'll just
swordfish.
have to converse with nature.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's
Have I
move
caught
out.
one on this account? Might be on this other account.
We got a message from Erik. He said something in the Scarlet Forest caught his attention. Shall we go and...
Yeah,
hear
given
what
I
he
think
has
I
to say?
netted it as opposed to unhook itself. That's funny. Yeah, I think the tunas, I know one of them is. There's like a swordfish looking one. I might have one netted on this account. I need to see if I have it here. No, it's not this account then. It's the other one. So we do have a lot of fish that are on gold. That's cool. Got a couple of these. Alright. We have any food available that's not... No. Do we have any food available that's not no? I should take the sushi fish scales with me as emergency healing. They would count. Put these away. I'll leave the tranks to get free of the. I'll get free ones. Or just bring these along for the most. Yeah, favorite meals. We'll go for this. Alright, it's not bad. How are we looking on elemental? Water and thunder need to be up more. Do I have any charms that would just be better right now? Ice res, thunder res. I do have the one that's for thunder res that I could do straight up. That's the poison res one. Dragon res. Focus. Did I mark this a favorite? I need to if I don't have that. Sleep res, some shells. Absorption's nice. Sleep and bind. No, I do have it right here, Mark. I thought I highlighted over. Yeah, what I'll do for this one is, instead of Destroyer, I'm just gonna put a Thunder Res, and then I'll put 3 Water Res. You're probably like, why would I do that? Lagia. That's all I'm gonna say is just Lagia. If you know, you know. So I know you can do both. That should cover me. Yeah, I got over 1/3 Water Res, and I have enough Thunder Res, so I'm happy.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Thank goodness you're here. We're going to capture
All
another
these
monster.
people bringing Olivia's
We'll do it
I
now.
have a proposal, if that's all right. Erik has already been gathering intel and has an understanding of the situation.
Okay.
Why not have him serve as handler for this investigation? If you're amenable, that is.
True, that might expedite things a bit.
All right, let's do it.
Good. I was gonna say, unfortunately, I can't kill this thing. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to. Eric's gonna be forced to watch soon as I murder a bunch of Rompopolos. Be like, you can't extinct other ones from like Eric. I will.
I told you, this red wyvern issue is a life or death matter.
It's been hounding our poor livestock around the clock. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt.
Red wyvern. Big, big angry. My tail is toasty burnt.
Yes.
You lot have weapons. Use weapons. Fix problem.
I hear your concerns and understand them, but now I have a question for you. Has this ever happened here before? Why would this red wyvern start making trouble now? Aren't you curious to find out?
Monsters just act on instinct, don't they? What's
Well,
the use
yes,
in
but
asking
actually
why?
no.
That's not true, though. They're living creatures, the same as you or me.
Exactly, yes, but actually no.
There's always a reason for their actions. Just like you all had reasons for coming here today.
Erik is right, which is why we intend to investigate the cause.
And I'm going to look
Well,
dapper while doing it.
I guess if you think that's best.
Red wyvern. Close to our home. Maybe still near.
Thank you for the tip. All right, let's begin the investigation.
Alright, here comes Lagia.
It sounds
Erik,
like
are we
you've
about to be
begun
built different, my
understand
friend?
monsters better,
I hope you
Erik.
are.
Well, sure. I guess I do. This probably isn't much of a surprise, but I've never been great at relating to other people.
It's okay, buddy. You can be a little
One
socially
time,
awkward.
Werner found me feeling low and told me, people are living creatures too, right? That's your field. Ever since, I've started to believe that I was born human for a reason. Learning is about opening a new door and walking through it. I don't want anyone to give up on that.
That's wholesome. Fortunately, I'm going to traumatize this pure being for life soon.
There.
Nope, scratch
Rathalos
marks.
tracks.
Let's have a look.
Scratch marks. Hey, look. I wonder who these could be from, chat. Hooah! Oh, not as epic as I was hoping. Let me just lick these real quick. These scales.
Claw marks.
Still fresh.
These markings
They taste
will
off
make its
slightly.
presence here known. Proof of a strong territorial nature.
Oh, they taste charred. Ew.
Let's keep moving. The tracks continue ahead.
Oh, I don't get the Rathalos scale for it. There's literally things right here. Why can I not just get off to go deal with them? I was like, why do you want to get off? It's like, Erik, buddy. Oh, it's just scorched remains.
Let's take a look.
No, first priority. So if we get rid of time crunching. Erik, no, I'm gonna check that.
Rathalos scorch marks.
I'm not gonna lick those.
It must have been quite agitated. Fighting with some other creature, perhaps?
Here's my other flashbulb. Okay, I guess we're going. Oh, we got one right here.
No Rathalos I've ever seen left marks like this.
He's a very angry boy.
There shouldn't be any monsters here with thunder properties.
Oh, well, let me tell you. They said that about the Mizu, and then look what happened.
Over here, quickly!
See, look, this one's not happy. Let me grab this real quick. I got higher priorities. So, it just gets electrocuted. Uh-oh. A lot of dead fish. That's a bad sign.
They've been electrocuted.
Yeah. You know what that means.
Let's fall back.
You gonna go eat this thing? Are you going nom nom nom? Hey man.
What's happening? What has the Rathalos so worked up?
Joke's on you, we're not fighting that thing. Even if I didn't know this was the Lagia, I would have known this thing was a bait out because the fact that we had the availability. Yep, here he is. Because we had the availability to fight the Rathalos earlier, they would have made sure you couldn't beforehand. Hello, Mr. Lagiacrus. See, there's your answer to what has lightning. There's your answer right there.
The Lagiacrus! That's the cause of all this!
He's like, that's mine. It's my food now.
Here in the east, in the forest no less. I can't believe it! The Lord of the Seas!
We can worry
This is
about that
incredible.
when it's not
But
going to try to kill
how?
us.
This is the kind of rush I want the people to understand. I want them to know just how diverse the Scarlet Forest really is. But if we leave things like this, the disruption to the ecosystem here will only worsen.
So do
It's
we jump it?
unfortunate.
Are we jumping it now?
However, in the name of ecological preservation and the safety of nearby settlements, the guild...
Erik, let's capture it.
No, I don't want to capture it. I want to kill it.
True, that would allow us to monitor it long term.
Well, he doesn't like that.
The Lagiacrus. That's an awfully tall order for...
But that way works better with your philosophy, right?
Here, I'll capture one for you, just for you, and then the rest of them all die.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Let's go.
The guild authorizes the capture of that Lagiacrus. I'll do everything I can to back you up.
Yes, bring me those supplies when I get the need for them. Hello, friend.
Our mission here is to capture it alive. Let's be careful.
Surprise! I believe he's weak to fire. I know he's not weak to lightning or water because that's what he does both of. But for all I know, he might be weak to dragon or ice. So given the damage, it seems decent enough. So. He's not as bad as Star Rompopo though. That's like the one thing. Those spines gotta be a weak point. Excellent. That too. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Thank you for Thunderblight, community. This is why we carried the lightning in there. Otherwise, I probably would have gone pure water otherwise if I'd not known already. Crush me. Hey,
Like it's moving to a new area.
he's moving underwater, isn't he? Yep. Alright. Am I gonna be able to pull down anything on him? Okay, convert elements off roof.
It's under an enhanced dark state. Exercise extreme caution.
Problem. And that is mainly this thing powered up, and I need to break those. Yeah, I need to break those back. I think I can. There's gotta be some way to handle that. And again, I'm gonna bet you the game is gonna give me the opportunity to break that thing back. And probably Mr. Swamp Puppy over here. He's like an alligator. He actually had vulnerability. He's got a vulnerability after doing that electric field. I actually did not realize. It's actually really good to know. So he's charging up over time, but it might be kinetic phase. He's probably a case of kinetic electricity. His body builds it up. Try to take a immediate guess. There we go, shock's like broken. That should at least reduce down its like capabilities. Back in the water? I mean, if you want me to just pull the thing down, I can.
I'll just hop off.
Should be the... Where are you going? Okay, lake ruins here somewhere. Is this the area that has the lake ruins? It might not
I'll
be.
be gathering materials as well. Check your field pouch for them later.
Is he going inside the waterfall?
Up ahead. This must be its nest.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're not. We're fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I saw the wound there. Okay, he's got the Uth doing his belly flop now. Nice. He's still able to generate electricity off there. It seems to be less frequent.
Leave this to me. Heels in.
Did he just...
This is bad. It's readying a powerful discharge attack.
Have to get in the water and attack to stop it.
Well, I'm assuming it's gonna create legal problem. I don't. Okay, I missed that. That would've been great if I had. It's gonna heal like 7. I will fill you with holes, boy. Rubble. Come on, buddy. I need you to come over here. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, can we get him? I think we got him before he did his attack. Oh, we're wrangling him now. Why are we? Oh, it's gonna. Ooh. Right into a Reef Rumble. Well, considering the other option was not a good time for us, I don't think I want to consider that for thing. Something tells me that's probably a giant AoE attack, from what I can remember about hearing about this thing. I'm pretty sure he's got some kind of electrical tsunami attack. Ooh, we got him on there. Ride him, cowboy. You really don't want me getting on you. I mean, to be fair, you could just try to electrocute me. I don't know why you haven't. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not gonna have the ability to go for the tail. I'm just gonna go for what I can here.
That was perfect!
You gotta be getting low soon.
Finish your supplemental supply!
Low.
Take a look later!
He's on his left leg! Just a little
I'm
more!
gonna take that wound, and then I'm gonna go ahead and...
Let's capture the target! What's not? Try it here!
Well, if he dies, he dies. I want that wound off of him. Okay, never mind. He said no. You know, I can respect it. By that, I mean I will wait for a moment before I do. You make the shock traps. I would not have expected that.
Careful there. We should capture it.
I know. We're not doing any more damage. I just wanted that wound. Ow. Alright. Set my trap guard down. Nope, I don't think he counted that. Oh, there we go. It just took a moment. It took a moment to get tuckered out.
You really managed to capture a Lagiacrus! You're unbelievable!
We got the big boy.
Now it's my turn to get to work. I'll have this amazing specimen studied ASAP.
You know what? He's cool. He can live. Little crocodile man, kind of cool. Certifications, shock spikes. Release energy. Oh, just got generated. Okay. Village also considers it a delicacy. Okay. Two certifications. Well, let's see. As I should have Erik unlocked as a handler now, and he's gonna have to watch me kill some Rompopos. Which would mean good for me, not good for him. He's probably gonna be having an aneurysm the entire time. It's like, I thought you were about the preservation of life. No, I'm for the...
So the reason the Red Wyvern
habitual
was
extinction.
agitated is because of another monster called Lagiacrus.
We
As
captured
for
it.
that one, it appears to have migrated in from far outside the region.
You're able to tell that much?
We caught it.
Yes, from trace substances on its body and the growth and wear on its dermal spikes. As for why it's here, I suspect it was drawn to the ample prey in this nutrient-rich environment.
So what we're saying is, yes, it'll start showing up more
I
often.
never stopped to think about monsters like that. Just went with what I was taught.
Guess they pick fights and get bent out of shape too.
We'll transport the Lagiacrus back to its original habitat. But this could...
Let's plan how to
Whoops,
handle
click
things
again.
from now on together. The Red Wyvern, too.
Hey, I'm sorry, for coming and demanding you fix our problems.
I mean, we did, didn't we?
Appreciate it. I definitely wouldn't have thought of capturing it.
Big thankings!
Great work, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alma. I think this is another case
I mean,
closed.
Erik wanted to capture it, not me.
Can I talk to you?
Hey, I would have come on some
Like
adventures
you
with
said
you.
Before, You sounded just like Olivia. It really
I still
meant
love
to
how he's got
laugh.
like a little ferret all around his neck still.
Would you mind if I helped out Avis Unit as a handler on your investigations again?
Oh yeah, I bet.
I'm fascinated to find out what sort of path you choose to walk.
That face.
It would certainly be helpful to broaden our range of expertise. I, for one, am all for it.
Because what kind of path you choose to walk. Me just immediately going, alright, so we're gonna be killing off this monster, we're gonna be hunting a lot of these monsters. He's like, oh god, what did I get myself into? Well,
Sure.
welcome aboard then.
Welcome aboard.
Really? Thanks!
It's not like he's not
It's
going to
our
work for his
pleasure.
unit still.
Well then, just let me know whenever you need my help.
And obviously the implications are that, well, he's helping me. Alma could just be helping his group instead. They could just swap for a little while. I do kind of want Erik though for right now. I do like Alma, don't get me wrong, but it's like I have not done a lot of learning pods. Take some pitfall traps too, that's useful. Let me ranked up. Hello boyo. I'd like you to come with me. You'll be joining me.
What sites will we find this time?
Almost kind
I
of just
heard from the
vibing
others.
for right now. Alright, we got the Lagia now. Why does they exist atop the aquatic food chain? Just give you the hides, storing their spinal organs, can just charge. So we need to kill this thing. Oh, it didn't have water. Okay. I guess it's just lightning only. Plate resistance, thunder resistance, and then nullberry earplugs. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, he does have a little bit of a... To be fair, it's mostly fire. I did have the right weapon. I honestly would have expected that fire would have been okay. I would have expected he was probably weak to dragon like Rathalos was. I guess that makes sense, though, because considering that these two fight each other. And I already know from some of the list of things that I've seen that this thing does fight the Rathalos, and it has a varying outcome depending if this thing's charged up or not. I believe it loses if it's not charged up, but it will win if it is. Paralysis, not as effective, stun not as effective, but everything else is actually decently effective. I'm surprised this thing actually has shock trap capabilities. I would not have expected this thing to be able to be shock trapped. Pitfall trap makes sense. Shock trap though, this thing's up there with the likes of Fulgur and Janath of, I use lightning, but I'm not immune to it. Despite him literally having the resistance right here. A little shocked, honestly. Makes sense, target reward, and then his carving, so... Then I didn't break his claws, so I didn't get the thing there. What's the other... Oh. This is a Serregio situation. Oh no. Carving and target rewards only. Well, I know at least, I was gonna say to be fair, he's probably better than Serregios though, because I know he shows up in several different quests. Because like I know it wasn't Gog and... Because it wasn't Gog and Omega that were popping up in the other quests. Any of those quests where he still had a question mark monster like the Rathalos in the question mark one, or the one I'm assuming is like the Ray Dow in the question mark one. That's definitely a Lagia. What do I still have on him that I didn't get? Look, we got the tail, we got the horn. One doesn't have to draw attention. So I was right about the back being breakable. That, to be fair, it makes a lot of sense that it's breakable. We got Alligator Man. I'm curious what his armor set looks like.
Something's
I'm
brewing.
curious. I'm actually quite curious. I'm going to go look in a second here.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
They want to make a trade. This is good trade. They can do this. And these. This is good trade as well. kind of tempted for this, but the answer is no. Same thing with this. Wild seed oil is nice, but what is mud shrimp? Nothing that I'd want. Specialty garlic. That'd be nice. I'll take one. I guess two technically. Let's do that. We got a bunch of goblet weed for that purpose. Nothing that I want. Fire, so what was it you wanted for it? Royal Sea Pot. Yeah, nah. It's not happening.
Is there anything you need?
Ooh, almost a max as well. Good time to pick all these up.
The people from Azuz told me to
It's
tell you
nice.
they said hello.
Excellent. Tell them I said hello as well, little boy. We're gonna go back to these and this. You're gonna swap this out though. I guess I only need the lightning res then. That's even better. Alright, we had shockproof right here. A dive. Zeke. Because I know I had two of them. Then we had, where's the shockproof? I know I would really like to get focus up more. Honestly, let me see if there's anything I can get for a better focus jewel. Because like Stream Razor Sharp's nice. I'm going to check to see if I have anything better than Stream Power Prolonger. We already have that. Slugger, Rapid Morph, Guard. And no. The answer to that is just no with that one. Expert's Critical Eye. That's just extra affinity. Which, to be fair, it's level 2. It's not the best. I wouldn't mind getting a focus level 2 right there instead, yeah. It's fill rate and reduces my charge time by 15%, which doesn't sound that bad. And then I can swap this out for something else. Because, like, this would still be... Because, yeah, this would still be 10% then. I actually wouldn't mind. Or do I want to get Mind's Eye in there? Because that could be useful. No, actually, I'm not really doing anything that's super heavy. I can change that up if I'm going to be doing something like Omega, where I know he's got tough parts on him. Is that anything I really want on here? I mean, Stamina Thief's always useful, but Speed Sharpening, no. Yeah, I think I'll just take this. I don't really care about the negative affinity. I don't get 85% affinity. That's kind of just whatever. To the Grand Hub.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Make sure my communications are set for my tickets. So I want to make sure I can actually... Original language, yes. That should be good then. Keyword should, we'll have to find out. Alright.
Any quests you want to go on?
I could capture this thing. I wonder what what's the hunt called? Seaborn Lord. Regular one. Nova crystals, interesting. Makes sense. Got some SOS flares. Target, small monsters, chata, delivery, there's Sussy. There is Tempered Rompopo, quest difficulty, 10 stars. got, how many, got some people on there. Started 3 minutes ago, we got... You know, let's help this guy. Let's not try to. We're gonna, I did say I wanted to jump in and start doing that. Before I actually go, I need to grab my stuff real quick. I forgot to grab my gear. That's fine, I could take 2 minutes to do it and run over.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
I'm not worried. You handle these all the time.
Yes, actually I do. Item pouch. Sushi fish scale. Drop this. Got these. Shock trap. Pitfall.
Good to have you.
Flash bug in there. Trap tool.
Have a nice hunt.
And let's be on our way. This is a king of la la la. Alright. Let me get in there. So we got other people. I'm gonna be on the more defensive side. I'm going to switch to actively going gun lance instead. Got Kinsect Glaive dual blades. Okay. Alright, he's going.
We have the fire hydrant from the couch.
Pop it. Oh, I didn't get the blast on him, unfortunately, but it was one shot. Fortunately, that shot did not hit. Those flash pods ready. Oh, there you go. please reload game. Thank you. Ooh. Moxie, cover me. Wait, this thing. I just realized it'll probably KO me anyway. I'm going to pop my meds. I'm not. Up. Pop him with the thing. Ah, double kill on that one. That's unfortunate. Or not double kill on that one. I think it was just me. Unfortunate. Alright, we're switching over to be fair, we did drop once on my end. That was to be expected. Also, I need to be popping my might seeds and my adamant seeds. I wonder if there's a sweet spot, though, on the amount of actual players. Because, obviously, the more of us there are, the more likely someone drops at some point. Because we're down to one death and it's over. Obviously, we have people that are clearly not prepared for poison. Yep, someone fainted from the poison. Forgot about that. Yeah, that was. I expected that to happen. Like I said, we had people that literally didn't even have the right kind of gear. Not trying to like dosh them or anything, just more objectively speaking. We had someone that literally died to poison against a poison monster.
You won't want to miss out
These
on
people,
this.
some of these people probably. I actually don't know what level some of these people are. I'm kind of curious. Again, I'm not like trying to insult them or anything. I'm just really curious from. Oh, we have recent communications. No, that doesn't matter. Let me get my refills going on these.
What can I help you with, dear?
What can I need here?
Happy
Yeah, but I'm like, as I said, I feel like 2 to 3 players is probably the sweet spot.
Got a special announcement.
4, you might have a good amount of damage, but you also really risk someone, like, you risk multiple kills at the same time. So I'm like, I don't mind taking 23 minutes on the one monster as a result. Because, like, I knew it was going to be a bit. Where's my craft? Here we go. I just realized I can make an infinite amount of these. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go back into here. Okay, we'll look for some other people. We'll try. Like I said, I might go down once, but I can't control other people joining or anything.
Yeah.
So, for all I know, we might get a whole bunch of people that are prepared to speed blitz this thing, or we get a whole bunch of people that might be struggling. Any? Okay, I was gonna say we definitely have some. This guy just started it. But yeah, half the issue is like I don't want to be feigning too much, but I'm like I can't control the other people because I don't know how skilled any of them are if we're playing with randoms, which is just it's a big old question mark thrown into the ring. But like I said, the most I can do is at least try to help people. I will.
The hunt is on.
Let's be on our way.
Hey yo. All right. Light seed, adamant seed. This guy seems okay. We got a great sword user. I'm gonna get some shock trap prepared. Might as well grab this while I'm running by. Probably wasn't looking the right direction. That probably was the issue. Alright, let me get some of this. Okay, weirdly, I was gonna say weirdly that gives me iframes, but I'm like, clearly not. Alright, we're dropping shock trap down once the game lets me. You'll cover me. Weird time to
leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Rather burst wear off. Okay, I can jump straight into that. That works too. Oh, come this way. Got a shock trap down this way. There we go. Why are we up with the freakiest people I've seen playing this? Okay. We're gonna drop this. Sharpen up. Then I'm gonna get a... There we go. That'll cover me for a little bit. Got a bow user represented. Respect it. Killer Queen. They're dropping bombs and I'm dropping wyvern fires. To be fair, I got my own built-in bomb for that one. Okay, I'll say this one's going much better. We seem to have some pretty decently experienced people in this. We good. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the least experienced person here, and that's probably a good thing then. If I can kill this thing on my own. Got me. Caesar. Oh, this guy's a JoJo fan. I can tell. He's a little freaky, but he's a JoJo fan.
We've been issued additional supplies.
Don't care for the win anyway. Okay, so that was just a little bit unfortunate. I didn't see the geyser. We went from we killed a we have a 10-star Rompopo by myself today. We got the last pendant we needed, and now I'm trying to help randoms. First one didn't go so well. Everyone got kablooied. This one's going a lot better. After this one, if you do want to potentially do one, let me know if you do any kind of potential assistance for any kind of thing. I don't mind. That's it. How are you? I need Savage Omega. Unfortunately, I haven't done Savage Omega yet, sadly. That's like one of the few things, one of the two things. Just that and Gog. So I did do Lagias. To be fair, I'd probably be a little bit further along, but as you can see, I have a Rompopo kill counter. I've been a little obsessed with trying to kill them off. Come on, you sit there. Good job. Fortunately, Savage Omega is one of the few things I can't do, though I definitely will do. I know he's pretty similar to like some of the Final Fantasy raids, because I know he's supposed to be part of the Final Fantasy collab that was done at one point, from my understanding. Uh-oh. Ooh, I was going with pinch lead. Alright, I should have. Alright, let me get this on. Ah, yeah. That would probably explain why they picked him then. Sweat it, don't sweat it, sweat it. It's hilarious. As I was saying earlier though, I do find that the sweet spot for these is like 2 to 3 players, because 4 players you do have a good amount of DPS, but you also risk, considering this thing has nasty damage. And especially because you got awkward situation of particular reduced effect, it's still something. On it. Ooh, that's bad. That at least gets something down there. I'm gonna need to heal, but that buys time for everyone else to get some damage in without even pulling geysers. I'm gonna switch over to playing defensively at the moment, where my chalk trap's at. I haven't seen. Light seed. I don't have any more traps left still. There's more for you to tank and you keep. That is true. I know that also you have like the Nursilla part of it, where it's basically just a DPS check, and if you don't have enough, you just. Yeah, we're out of flash pods. Alright, I got the shock trap. There's a pitfall trap. Okay, we go. Ooh, we do have a wound on him. Knock him down. To be fair, there's so many people that I've seen doing videos, and also just we had one of my previous time I failed, where I popped into someone else's hunt. We had one person that didn't even have poison resistance. I always again, I'm not gonna doss on people for that kind of thing, but I always find it interesting on how there are certain hunts, like certain monsters, like this one was like a least hunted monster, so I get that on one hand. But oh, we captured it. Okay, I'm gonna count that as a kill. Mechanically, we did down it, and it was down low enough, so we'll take it. We'll take it.
Good boy.
But yeah, should have lobby code pinned if you want to pop in, and we can go ahead and do some on our end. I need to go get my. I need to channel my inner Rompopo. Shield stream, not bad. Opener. Frost jewel, not bad. 13 minutes, it's not terrible either. Full level. But yeah, one thing I've learned from doing this one is just shock trap, pitfall trap. Make sure you have spares on you. Otherwise, you're gonna be in for a rough scenario. That and make sure you're abusing your flash pods when he tries to do the geysers with his tail.
Can't compete with me yet.
Yeah, I'm fine on flash bug phosphorus for right now. Then thunderbugs.
Come back
Yeah, should work.
anytime now.
All right, time to channel my inner Rompopo. I'm getting that hit on. Much as I like my shades. To be fair, that head isn't even that bad. I mean, it's not the most offensive, but at the same time, you get a full thing of resentment and a little bit of counter-strike from it. It's not terrible. So let's go for the deflated one. I want to go for the deflated one because it looks funnier. I'm looking dapper today. We're looking dapper today. To be fair, I think this is like the third one we've captured. But again, it's just one of those things, if we're low on... I know a lot of people just prefer to kill this thing too. 110, third capture. And like, I don't blame him. If we're down to our last life, capturing it's not a bad idea. I'm just fully devoted to executing this thing out of existence. I have... We never looked at the Lagia armor. What does this thing look like, out of curiosity? Ooh, that's clean. A lot of sapphires we need, but... yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna complain if someone goes and captures it. Sure, I prefer killing it, but... it's either... if it's that or fail the quest, I know what I'm picking instantly. And like I said, it counts for the hunt purposes. I'm going to count it on my end. Shock spike. Oh, I can make him a little pirate. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's adorable.
Leaving already?
I will accept that, yes. Oh, sure, why not? Might as well. So what are we working on right now? We're gonna go for 10-star Rompopo. You got anything else you want to particularly do? I'm up for whatever. As I would go for the Omega, as you mentioned, but unfortunately I don't have him yet. I have the quest for the predecessor. I believe it's the Nursilla copy. I still need to do. Which I'll either do today or off stream. I'll probably do it next stream then, actually, I was gonna say. Eh. Ooh, that is clean. Also, I see you get the Gogmazios with the new Udra on there. Gotta make yours an Eldritch monster as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been doing a lot of the events as well, admittedly. I've started slowing down because I've got most of them. Oh, your disorder designed the character and colored it. Oh, well, tell her she did a great job then. Looks nice. Alright, let's get the quest going. How many times have you done the Arc Tempered or the 10-star Rompopo? If we have, if you've not done it 6 times at all, we'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we'll probably work on some of the ones that you need. I've not gotten all the slimes. I've gotten 2 of them. So if you do want to do some of the slime ones, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, I know it's a bit slow. I usually resort to just shooting them one by one, but I'm still fine with doing that personally. Yeah, switch over. I don't have the best guns, but if we'll get the job done.
Make sure you're prepared.
Let me switch to the gear chest. Oops. There we go, tree. Heavy bowgun. We got. What do I want to use with this one too? We'll do this one. Alright. Yeah, I'm game to do some slime hunts. Can't ensure it'll be the fastest thing, but... Dang, rank. I'm gonna go ahead and do... Comms? Not comms. It's not comms at all. Where else do we go? Gotta look at the profile now. I actually run, honestly, I usually run elemental stuff, but I do end up with my Palico. I run the Whatchamajiggy. What's it called? Oh, I've forgotten the word. I run the para weapon with him, one of the para ones. The Brina Needle. It's clutched up so many times for that extra little bit of paralysis. So I do like it. You got a little broomstick, you got the Sacred flying by. I like that. We're keeping it simple. So we got the 2 Archons. A lot of affinity. Dang, affinity and a half. Gogmazios, Arkfeld, Gogmazios. Huh, I'm surprised. I don't see a lot of Gogmazios often. Ooh, nice Golden Age charm. Nice. Alright. I will be ready to depart. Honestly, as long as we could chip them down and we're not gonna die a dozen times, that's fair, that's fair.
Let's head out.
I know some people like put in whatever their current active thing is. Some people just do whatever. Oh, we got one of these. Alright. Blurring one of them. I guess this guy's gonna be in range. I gotta run. Other direction. There's definitely an improvement on my Cuckoo Cannon. That was doing like half the damage that it is now. I would say the hardest part about this quest is definitely right at the very beginning, though. Ooh, not see grab me. I might be dropped. Or not, luckily. A little too close to him. Alright. love the goofy music that is associated with this quest, though. It's amazing. Do this yellow one. Actually, gonna go ahead and. One down. I think I was wondering why they had the Balakji stuff, some of the Balakji stuff there. And then apparently I was looking at I think that apparently the Arachnophobia mode actually has some of the monsters like Kamakji and Balakji replaced with these little blobs. So I guess it's kind of the reason it having the Balakji drops is kind of just a nod to that, I suppose. I was thinking it was probably the first on the registry, but. Ooh, we got two over in this section. I'm gonna head over to the other section, pull the fence up. I wanna see if I can... Because two of them shouldn't be too bad to pick off.
Here we go!
They'll really let us chip at them. Reload. Once I'm not gonna get yoinked by him first. You got the one almost dead. The other was decently down. There we go, I one shot. Grab a bigger bug real quick. Alright, we're down 1/3 already. Might as well grab these while we're here. Alright, reload. And... Oh, perfect timing.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Couple small ones. Anything. No, perfect range. Come on. Oh, that's a big jump on his end. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That is definitely not what I wanted to do at all.
All right, perfectly plundered.
That's dead. Oh, that's a red one right there. Oh, so you got like one of the little pink ones. I got the purple and orange ones. I would say, I do like, there's at least the incentive to replay it for all 7 of them. And I do find that this one's at least not as tedious as the egg carrying quest. Even if it does take a bit to do sometimes. As long as you know you just gotta shoot from a distance. And just don't let them into melee range. It's not too bad. Start tripping out one of these then. Alright, let me get this. Ooh, good drill right there. Boom. There's 5 left. There's 2 on me. I see the one right there. Don't know where the other ones are. There's one right there in the corner. Probably should have taken for less DPS using the 1. 6, I'm really picking 3 shots off as long as I'm getting 1 piece of ammo. It's definitely more. It's gonna be worth using that one. Dead, come on. Okay, now he's dead.
All right, perfectly plundered.
A few times. Alright, we got pink, orange, and another pink. Actually, more of a reddish. Down. Ooh, got me. Ooh, I almost walked into that one. That would have been very bad. That's the last one then. That orange one. You like this for the funsies. People try to do melee against these. Yeah, no, that just seems like... I mean, I tried doing melee at first against these before I realized I got grabbed, and it's basically an instant-death if you get touched. And sure, you get a whole bunch of flash pots for it, but at that point, you're better off just trying to hit it from range with a decent weapon. Like, this isn't even a fully leveled Mildian heavy bow gun, and it's still doing decent enough. That'll get the job done if it really needed to. Because unfortunately, both of my preferred weapons are melee. Which, to be fair, is a very high probability. Wow. And kablam. This firework doesn't even get a launch, it just explodes. But yeah, honestly, it's like you have, as long as you have, as I say, you have like 50 minutes to do 15. You've got a few minutes, the equivalent. You got about 3 minutes for each, which doesn't sound like a lot until you remember that you have your Palico that can help you out. Until you remember that you have certain things that can AoE enemies. Honestly, fair. I do believe they did rework the bow somewhat from some of the previous ones. Because I remember people saying it was a lot more fluid in comparison. I'm just gonna quick depart. So I'm gonna need to get there anyway. I'm actually gonna see if I can... I don't think I actually put gems into them. I'm gonna quickly just drop in, put some gems on, and then...
There's a lot of them. Let's get to it.
Commencing the quest. By order
Yes,
of the
I have
guild.
not. That would actually really help if I did.
Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to be frugal.
We got ballistics here. Saw it here somewhere a second ago. I'll put precision. Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as the weapon works at the end of the day and you do decent enough damage that it gets you through, good enough. Good enough at that point. Try again. Broken special ammo. Might run true shot on that. Yeah, we'll do that. Worst case. I would say this quest is so much easier with other people though, because you at least have the ability to split up and just start slowly whittling at multiple different ones, or focus down one a lot quicker. So I've done this one before in like 35 minutes by myself, but even then it was still a little slow. It was once you got into the rhythm of knowing how it worked, you just knew came in, get some range, solve your problem instantly. Better right here, we got a big old group. He's just gonna hit all of them with the drill. Alright. So I need a nugget to get me. That's fine, take your time. So you're here now, but like, in response to the creatures in the bagel, take your time with that sort of thing. Everyone's got stuff going on in their life. I'm never going to be the kind of person that's going to say, I need you to do this now or else. No, you're taking the time to pop by here. The least I can do is be understanding and sympathetic. One down. This one. Can I get... Ooh, there's a decent line. If I can get... I have full blast. If I can get a good line going, I might be able to drill into a whole bunch of these. Oh, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Come on. Nope, I accidentally fragged that. That's fine. Useful if I didn't accidentally frag it. Drill going. I can just these guys. Uh-oh.
Snap out of it.
Sorry. One got me from behind as I was shooting. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. It's more focused trying to get this line down because I could get a whole bunch of them. Erik, I don't...
I'm just glad you're all right.
Here's like, oh, we've been issued additional supplies. I don't think those additional supplies will help us, Erik.
Alright. You're not taking me down!
So we can get multiple of these guys in. Fair. I mean, I'm at this point so rich that I'm like, monetarily, I don't care if I die once or I die a billion times as long as the quest is done. You 4.5 million's plenty.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
It's the point where you play enough and that money becomes irrelevant. And like the only thing that matters with how many times you die is just how much money you get. At that point, if you need to make use of your lives, I'd argue you're just making use of your resources. Like the game gave them to you for a reason. If you drop once or twice, That's fine, especially against some of the harder monsters. Why are you biting me? You're not supposed to bite me, it's not nice. Uh-oh. I'm already getting bitten up by these things when they're trying to mug me. That's fair. I eventually want to start getting into some better weapons, and like not better weapons, but like other weapons rather. Because I'm quite happy with dual blades and gun lance. They're quite fun. They're a lot of the weapons are pretty solid anyway in their own right. Just more of understanding how to use them. I think we Gustavo took one out. Good job. Look, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one eventually of every weapon too, but that also means you guys are doing a lot of monster hunts, which, to be fair, at that point, you're eventually just gonna, especially if you want to max them out too and get them all their max level variety, there's gonna be a point where you just get millions upon millions, even if you are burning through cash consistently. Might be able to get multiple. I feel like the yellow. Because like the most I've been burning through consistently at this point has been just buying like traps and buying certain replacements for certain items, different consumables. Because most of the stuff that I get plenty of herbs, I get plenty of honey, so I just got plenty of high pots for days. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that still set up on my quest. God of War is a great game. Kratos energy. There. He's almost done. You almost. You gotta be close. Come on. There we go. Knew you had to be some point. Should be. Was that a 3? Ooh, it's a 3-er. Double amounts of damage with this. But yeah, I found personally I want to slowly get through the point of learning each weapon to where I feel very comfortable with before I learn something new. Because I'd rather be, you know, I'd rather end up having like say 4 weapons I'm really good at than being average at every weapon. Because most of the time, I get this like, oh, you can work with any weapon, sure, but when are you going to be forced into, you know, one kind of weapon particularly? Even just running into heavy bowgun or even some ranged ones, there's still 3 options. You just guarantee a ranged weapon as one of the 4. You're covered then. Nuts. That got me on that one. I was trying to get onto... Did he jelly me? Am I just covered in jelly when I die? I guess so. That's fine. 18 minutes, that's pretty close. We should definitely be done before then. I'm trying to think, what as I might get more into heavy bowgun, I imagine, in the next one, because I got a couple of these built at this point, and it's simple enough. I mean, if I can learn gun lance relatively quickly, I'm sure heavy bowgun isn't going to be that bad. You live to cover jelly before you're oddly specific, but okay. To be fair, I say oddly specific like I hadn't just said that myself. About what happened. Like, I remember a lot of people saying, oh, gun lance is really hard to get into. It's not too bad, honestly. But to be fair, I'm sure there's probably going to be most people that be like, oh, certain weapons are way harder to get into than others. Like, sure, that's definitely true. But at the same time, it's not like everyone's gonna be on the same skill curve. Some people might just naturally have affinity with weapons more than others. I mean, play a little bit of World, and I picked up Hunting Horn for that, and I might honestly get back into Hunting Horn again. Though playing it on PC is way different than playing on a controller. Nice level 3 normal ammo on this gun is damage. Alright, let's get this.
That's my partner.
There we go. But yeah, it feels like the normal ammo, at least for this thing, probably just the best thing to use for this bow gun, unless I'm going out of my way to hit multiple targets. Because if I'm hitting multiple targets, I'm probably just going to go for that Wyvern Piercer, because it's going to pierce all of them. No, I don't really see the shotgun blast being too effective unless, again, I got a huge group. Which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is sometimes. But I guess that goes to show that the level 3 normal ammo is just consistently useful. Oh, pink one this time. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe bow doesn't like bow have that huge thing where it just shoots like 5 arrows at once? I could have sworn that was a thing that I've seen at some point. Yeah, Dragon Piercer as well, yeah.
You're prepared.
Yeah, bowgun looks like it's got, I was gonna say, get the regular shots. I know you get the spread shots and the piercing shots. I'd rather just do the normal shots that have plenty of damage to them. Because it's got consistent good damage. I mean, it's 3 bursts, so I'm hitting like 135 per shot, assuming I hit all 3 at best range. And I did extend my range that's considered viable for max damage as opposed to half. So, I'm happy there. And like I said, that range, I get the piercer ammo. I got a straight line of enemies. Oh, we're eating good with that one. It's a little bit less, but, you know, it's like 60 damage, roughly. And if I'm hitting multiple of those guys and they're just piercing through, it's gonna be way more efficient. That's why I was so happy the first time I got dropped a little bit before then. Because there was just a full line of like 4 enemies that I could just hit. Big numbers make the brain happy. Huh, I guess it kind of does. Seeing the candle, like the giant candelabra looks like a cage. Kind of does. Huh. Well. Yeah, I usually run dual blades. I got, with this one I first started dual blades. But for me, it was just a case of bleh. Not that dual blades is bad. I love dual blades, but that damage is so low early on.
Commencing the quest.
But then once you actually start upgrading stuff there, once you start learning the combos, and you can start balancing your affinity a little bit more, and then you can get Blade Dance going there, the damage numbers are great. I mean, it's got low damage in comparison, and it's got really short range. So it's a really bad option for hunting something like a Rathalos or Radiant, for instance, or just something that's going to be flying a lot. Okay, that's also why I learned Gunlance. I wanted something that's going to give me that extra range that I needed. You know, solves that problem. I can definitely at least get 3 of these. Yeah, I would say bow seems a little bit more long-range capable. This one's more of a mid-range kind of weapon. Well, I'm seeing, I need to be a little bit closer than you do, definitely. You can also just theoretically snipe something. Let's get a little bit of distance. Nope, that guy's in the way.
Ow! Gotta treat that!
I did get a couple shots in there. I'll get Orange down first. He's right there. He's also the smallest right now for me. Also, Brittany, since you're here, how have things been going? I noticed you dipped out for a bit. Everything okay? Okay. not gonna feel like, oh, I need you to stay here the entire time, but you want to check to make sure. Because you usually are the kind of person that does mention when they're leaving, even for a bit. That's fair. No, you're all good. Like I said, I just worry sometimes, because, like I said, I know you're usually very punctual about saying, hey, I'm leaving if you are. And I just wanted to make sure you were. So, like, if something happens and you need me to drop stream to focus on you, let me know. I don't mind. The last thing I want to find out is, you know, you got something going on or other. Sounds good.
Snap out of it.
Ah, dang. Okay. Okay, all good. You just dip whenever you need to. Yeah. The hardest part about this quest is definitely the early on when you have the 15, or even just when you get like 10 plus of them still, because it's very easy to get mobbed, especially because you really need to focus one down as opposed to just multiple unless you have massive AoE capabilities. You know, there are some weapons that are a lot better for AoE than others, but mine is definitely not a case of that. Especially guys like the Wyvern Piercer. That's every so often only. Which I have to charge up with Gun Lance. And I gotta shoot in a straight line for it to even be effective. Like that, we got a couple enemies on that. That being mid-range. If I was playing bow, I'd probably have a little bit better range, but eh. Like I said, one thing at a time. I'm gonna learn a weapon, I want to make sure I can fully understand it before moving on. Out of the way because this guy's gonna be a nuisance otherwise. Alright, we're down to 9. Pretty soon.
Alright! Perfectly plundered.
Gustavo's getting me some loot here and there. Come on, we got that. Oh, that's a big guy. That's a... Oh, look at those numbers. It's a lot of 15 and 31s, but you're shooting through that many. As soon as I jump. So goofy. Ooh, if I had more ammo available. We're gonna go for it. The opportunity's there. Dang.
I've got you.
I was dead too. Actually, right, I still need to do that. I'll do that after this mission. I completely got sidetracked, I'm not gonna lie. Because I keep my stream Discord account open anyway for stream. Some you DM'd it to me, I'll easily be able to see it from there. Gotta be low. So now we're down to like the last 3. This is so much easier and so much more manageable. I think we're getting a double on this one. I should dodge. That was way too risky for no reason. That sounds cool. Honestly, if they had... I was gonna say if they had a Monster Hunter MMO type of thing, but like, I know they definitely did at one point. Had you believe in like a world in the Iceborne DLC, you had some stuff that you could decorate. I don't know if we'll get that option when the DLC comes out for Wild, but I would not be opposed to getting, you know, a thing to be able to decorate and do your kind of own shenaniganery with again. It's like, I know that there are some decorations available, but I'll take at least getting a little pendant of one of these guys that can follow around. So you get your own little tiny one of them running around and following you. Ooh, that's a lot of damage because we're piercing through a big body. Good. Better. Just be careful that 35 damage there. You get the shotgun blast that was going off there.
That's my partner.
There we go. Can I put my gun away first, please, game? I would love to launch a firework this time. Yeah. Oh, it was a dud one. Yeah. Good one. Not really a dud, but it was one of the tiny ones. Still sort of a dud. Ooh, red. What colors do we have now? So there's 7 of them. I believe that's like number 5 or number 4. I'm gonna go check now because I'm curious. Then I believe Oregon still has... No, I did run out of time for that. That's okay. To be fair, this is one of those quests that you really can't get damage in anyway, or else you're just kind of cooked.
Got a special announcement.
Cooked, scrambled, baked, flambéed, even. So what do we have? We got red, yellow, orange, pink. Why is it not red, orange, yellow? Pink and purple. We still need blue, and I believe we still need the cyan looking, or we need green actually. So we need green and we need blue. That cyan looking one. So we got 5 of these. That's it. I'll do one more for right now. I know I say as we've got 2 more to go, but
Yeah.
I'm open for doing one more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a different quest. I'll do some regular hunts.
Make sure you're prepared.
Given the stream time. Start cooling down a little bit soon. Actually, what rank is this gun? Is this the 6 or 7-star one? I don't know which one I made specifically outside of...
How can I serve?
I can check. It is the 6-star one, okay. Actually, yeah, I should have expected because it didn't have the chain blades for the 8, and I didn't think it was the base one because this one actually has more power on this. I don't really care about the affinity. So it's basically the same. I get spread ammo instead, and get normal magazine, spread, ignition. Yeah. Actually, what do I need to upgrade it anyway? What do I need to do to upgrade it still? I just need 100 symbol. That's not that bad, actually. Alright, we'll depart. Then afterwards, I think personally, I'm gonna go kill some Rompopos. Anyone that wants to will be free to join me on that. I'll probably do some more casual ones. I'll just do some regular tempered ones.
I got your back.
But
Our task is to slay the target. Live capture is not an option this time.
see, Erik gets it.
That's our target.
He's decided, okay, death is an option. Good enough. This is why I like you, Erik. probably not as efficient to go for spread, but there's that big old group of them. Perfect opportunity. Like this right here. Look at the damage on that. It's absolutely demented. Absolutely demented, yes. Absolutely delicious. Still need that cyan. There's one. Now, making good progress. Roll through a whole group of these. I'll say one of the coolest things about getting to collect weapons, I'll say, even despite, I mean, well, you got weapons that are just better in different situations, damage numbers and whatnot, sure, but you also get so many cool skins when you max them out. And some of the weapons that do change appearance, like all of Arena Blades, for instance, like these example are like the Guardian arc-filled cannon that I'm using right now, getting a bunch of like chain blade looking parts on it when it maxes out. Being able to switch that around, so nice. It actually gives you options too if you want to customize a little bit. If you're wearing like a themed one where you get the style for it. Bit of a risk. Good damage comparison. Well worth it. Ooh.
Leave this to me. Heals inbound.
Good job of recovering me. Got HP lost. We got the pink one, got the purple one. Okay, it's down. Rolling to you because you're big enough that you can get a little bit of. Alright. Take care. Have a great time, Brittany. Make sure you enjoy yourself. I think it'll fire through to the other side. I can do this. A couple hundred, that's worth it because he's still big enough to actually get the fourth hit. You gotta be dead. You were in fact dead. I love seeing the Pelican just leap in. Oh yes, immune from poor decision making. That works for me. Ah, nice. He got me. Fast little bugger on that one. I wonder if it'll be possible to end this mission off before. It is possible depending on how quickly we manage to kill these. It'd be pretty funny. Oh, I do think it's very unlikely.
Spur of steel.
Yeah, he's trying to get too small actually to use the piercer properly. Last one. That'll be close. I don't know if we'll make it or not, but if not, it'll be just barely under. Yeah, we're not getting it in 3 seconds, but it doesn't touch my wheel to wear off about 5-10 seconds after that. Yeah, literally like 5 seconds afterwards.
All our ingredients.
It's really funny.
Whip out the barbecue grill.
Have you got the out of curiosity, have you gotten the Rathalos for the Fender guitar? Such a goofy little emote, I love it. I still want to see someone slide and just do this and just dodge a monster attack. I yearn for the day that is able to happen. Ah, nice, nice. Just if you had it, we'll go ahead and do that now then, but... To be fair, it's still a decent coin. Okay, I get the cyan as the last one for me. That's fine. I know it's a decent wyvern coin farm. It's not the most consistent, but... I've heard the drop rate on that's pretty decent, which, you know, hey, for a free wyvern coin and some Rathalos parts, that's not bad. Anyway, I'm not too worried about needing a meal. I'll switch back to my dual blades. Oh, he didn't roll.
Yeah.
I just look like a clown for saying Neum. He's a plane. Alright, I'm gonna go into my investigations, and I kind of feel like doing... Where is the one I have at 2? I have it 2 somewhere. This one. Alright, sounds good. I'm probably gonna do these last 2 and then finish up, but if you're back before I end up finishing up, feel free to pop in and join. In either case, thank you for playing nonetheless. I appreciate it. Company's always fun.
You sure got here fast.
Erik, you're going to see me exterminate not just the big one, but the regular Rompopos too. We gotta get that kill count up. When I said that I was prepared, Erik, to come for 1,000 of them if I needed to, that was not a joke.
Oh, so that's our target now?
I don't think I have my charm, my poison resistance on. Oh, this will make for an instant challenge. I prefer it's one of them was tempered, one of them was not, so I can even tell which one. The one I'm hitting right now is the targeted one. Honestly, I could knock one of them away. I said, I refuse to go ahead and stench pod one of them. I do want the challenge of fighting two just to keep on my feet. My one's right there. Just trying to keep on my feet. I think that's pretty important. I keep forgetting. How do I keep forgetting? Bring me the other way. So now I'm not gonna forget. Ooh, I like that. If Brittany was still here, I'd definitely be telling her I like that. Back over. It is clean. Very clean. Smoke nuts for crafting. Oh, granite ads.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh. Okay, this is the one that's moving. I will carve this thing in front of you. I will say, knowing that I did end up picking this over the Hirabami feels great, though. Just, you know, guys, 10-star tempered. Basically, the arc tempered one. I'm still calling it arc tempered. I don't care if it's technically not arc tempered. I'm still calling it arc tempered Rompopo. 10-star, he has more or less all the criteria for one. He's amped up to absolute hell and back. And, I mean, the highest you can get otherwise is like, what, 5-star, 6-star? Like, he's part of like another group quest. Which at that point, you're just trying to get targets. Then it's less him being higher ranked because he's stronger and more... because there's more monsters as opposed to just him. Look at this double Rompopo. Might be a star higher, I imagine.
Time to go on the offensive.
Is that? How did he die? Like, look at this man. He is just dead. Vibing even like this. He's just chilling. He's just chilling and laying down. Let me just carve him real quick. I don't want his body to go to waste though and rot. That might not get me any of his drops down. I might get a bone for instead. Oh, we get another explosion, or are we getting a pierce? Where is the last? Oh, I guess I'll take the pierce, honestly. I mean, theoretically, explosion has higher option, but I gotta hit all 4 of those shots. You gotta arc it, so... Or like, that's still decent damage. There we go. Get him while the geyser's going. Nope, not the one I wanted to hit, but that works too. I actually want to kill him first. potentially try to ignore the other one for a moment. Technically speaking, if I do it correctly, I got 6 kills, opposed to just 3. That's definitely better than... I thought it might have been the regular one, but I want to be doubly sure. Missed that. Okay, we're gonna take that explosion pod, bring that with me. I was gonna originally, be like, oh, I'll just go switch over my wyvern block. I'm like, no, we'll save that for the big one. Also, this one doesn't sleep right here. Mind you, I'm intentionally going into this with no bonus HP or anything either, so... Some kind of challenge myself. Now...
Better collect this trap.
Take the 1 sharpen cycle. Alright. 1, 2, and 3. So, I mean, I'm getting to the point where I really don't need to be collecting these anymore. I had literally hundreds of everything. But, like, I might as well, you know? Because, like, worst case, I really want to make some armor spheres. I have dumb amounts of resources for it.
I'll just hop off.
Alright, let's sneak attack right here. Charge something for that. Alright, Mr. Knife Hands, calm yourself. And that's why. So look, I'm gonna do that to you. Trigger. It's like that's something like with that. I slightly whiffed that. That's a good 340, or 320 though. 340, I'm quicker than 340 as opposed to 320.
Looks like it's moving to the area.
It would have to be 35 or 85 as opposed to 85 as opposed to just 80, but eh. Oh, drilling right into his tail to finish him off. Guess we're ending today's count with just about the time.
Great job, partner.
Guess we're ending today's count off with 112. That means we'll be back on Monday then. I'll probably start doing a couple of the like dream spell catalogs and such on my own. And I'll just show what we're working with. I really want to, or I'll just knock out some of the ones that we have already started but we haven't got all the stuff of. Or like the Skull Mask one. That was just Nursilla, Gipsaros, Arena. I don't think I'm going to need to explain why I'm not going to make, 3 to 4 runs of it on stream. I'll show what it looks like, though, if I get around to doing that before next stream on Monday for this game, but... I don't know, we made good progress. We killed off a decent amount. By all means, it's not the most, but... Considering the fact that we also did a solo 10-star Rompopo, won, and then we also joined into a couple groups and got one of them down. We did capture one of them, but we still killed it effectively. I'm going to count that as a kill. Because for the purposes of, it counts. I'm not going to get into that semantics as I had before of, well, because it's a capture versus a kill. Well, you don't know what's happening to it. It's dying. I'm going in there afterwards and assassinating it in its sleep. That's what's happening. And it was either that or lose the mission, so... Kinda whatever there. I'll probably make a new outfit for the next time we go on to stream as well. Figure something out. Where is the shades? With that said, I will be wrapping up here. Big happenings for popping by. I'll be back on Saturday. We might be doing some Phasmo again. I need to double check with someone about that. My buddies, the guy that was the Mr. Man from last week, who was in very briefly. He did say about potentially wanting to play some Phasmo, but he needs to double check what's going on with him. If everything is good, we're doing some Phasmo. Otherwise, I might just pop on some DBD as per usual. But that's actually, let's get my... We got the last one. I might as well equip the last one while we're doing the outro. I know I'm completely derailing things for a moment. I don't care. Bring me the black and purple Rompopo. He's still kind of cute, though. Too bad his entire species. He's going to be witnessed to his entire species going. He's lucky. Okay, with that said, take care, Haplings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing y'all next stream. Once again, it'll be Saturday. It'll either be Phasmo, it'll be DBD. I'll figure it out when we get to the actual time. I'll be seeing y'all then. Bye-bye.